Hi guys, Random here and welcome back to another Tutorial Tuesday. Today we're going to look at something that not a lot of people look at. Even some of those people that have been playing the game as long as I have. Map awareness. Now, map awareness is important for a multitude of reasons. Okay, number one, you can see what's happening, where the game's going. You also know things like, what am I sailing towards? You know things like, how are the caps doing? And you can gauge the game pretty well just by having a look at the map. Now, for the purpose of today's tutorial, we're going to be in the Tier 5 American cruiser Omaha. Fairly easy to get to Tier 5. And it does get better from there on in, but the Omaha's not a particularly special ship. It's got some decent guns, it's got some torpedoes. In fact, it's one of the only two, I think, maybe three American cruisers that have got torpedoes. So yeah, she's looking resplendent in a Halloween camouflage, so I think we'll just jump into a match. Now, here we go. Right, a Tier 5 game, or Tier 5 ship. Let's see what game we get. Is it going to be 5 to 7? No, it's a Tier 3, 4 and 5. Well, would you look at that, we're top tier. That's unusual, but I'll take it quite happily. No aircraft carrier, which is lovely, and only one destroyer. So I'm going to maximise my mini-map there, which you can do by using the plus and minus on your number pad. So let's make it really big. We're in the middle of the map. Now, not a good idea to go charging straight up the middle. We've already worked that one out. So let's try and go over that way, shall we? We're going to have to go round this island, but that's fine. So we will put the speed to full, and we will start moving. Now we can see on the map down here, we've got a group of 3 cruisers and a Shenyang.
Let's show them what we're made of.
We have got a
Thank you.
New York battleship who looks like he's heading off that direction, and then we've got a Caledon and a Danae just there, and ourselves. So we're round this island, so let's start turning and we'll head over to the east. Yeah, mainly because I don't want to be centre of attention for all of the enemy ships. So, what can we see at the moment? We can see at the moment that New York is heading to the west. The Shenyang, those 3 cruisers, are all heading for this cap here. We know that this is a co-op gameplay. So, we know that the enemy are just going to pretty much come straight towards us. Because that's what they do. Until they see you, they kind of sail towards you, and then they see you and they start to manoeuvre. So you can see here, they're starting to pop up. Now we're not over there, we can't see them, but you can see the map, and you can see what's happening with A, i.e. nothing. Now I'm detected. That means something has got within my dashed circle. So I know there is something over there. I also know that I've broken line of sight with it, so maybe it's over here somewhere. Could be. I do have a fighter. Might be worth putting the fighter up. You never know. We might see something.
Fighter airborne.
So we'll get that up. And yep, we've got something in C point. But there's 3 of us here. So we should be okay. There he is, look. Just there. So we've just spotted that and we can see it's the Danae just there, and we can also see that we have him coming out just here. So let's fire at him. Let's put armor piercing in. Oh no, he's turning towards us. We'll stay with the high explosive, and I don't think he can get us from there. No, he can't. So we got a nice bit of damage there on him, which is good. We can also come around here and start firing on the Königsberg. So you can see our Kaladin there lining up for a torpedo run, and he's got that covered. Lovely. So we're taking C. The Kaladin is there. We've lost our other ship that was over this way, but that's okay. So what do we need to do now? Well, we can see that Danae is going to be coming round here, isn't he? He's going to be coming for us. So we'll get into the cap, and we will help the Kaladin, and we'll start turning. We'll make sure that our guns are pointing the right way. Slow down, Kaladin, don't sail out the cap before it's got. There we go. Cat. Okay. We have the Danae coming this way. And I am going to load up armor piercing, because he's coming around this corner and we can see him. So let's get the armor piercing shells to work, shall we? Only one penetrating hit there, but that's okay. Let's try that, shall we? That's a bit more like it. There we go. We get rid of him.
Torpedoes to starboard.
And we've got torps coming, but that's okay. We can see them.
Torpedoes,
we know they're there. Now, we were detected there for a minute. Does that mean something's coming around the top here? Maybe. They've still got a battleship, haven't they? So maybe it could be the battleship. Interesting. We can't see anything on the map at the moment, but that's okay. We see the other cruiser, which is heading that way. I'm going to fire my gun, and you see that blooms out and then stops. What is that? We were detected, now we're not. Okay. Let's load up the high explosive, because if it is a battleship, our armor piercing is probably not going to be much good. And there is the New York. Okay, New York. I'm willing to play if you are. And we can see him on the map there. We can also see that A is still being contested over here. There's 3 of us on our team, and the 2 enemies. That New York is probably going to be full health, so it's going to take some doing, but we will try and do our best. There he is, look. Okay. So we want that New York to hopefully be in a position where we can get nice and close and drop some torpedoes into him. So we're going to use the islands here. We know the New York is there. He probably just turned into an island to try and avoid something. You can see our aircraft are under attack. That will be the New York, of course. But we know he's there. This is the benefit of using the minimap. Now we still have the Karlsruhe over there fighting with our New York. Hopefully our New York can do the job there. And if we're looking at this chap, he's accelerating, And it looks like he's going to come around that corner, probably about there. Now I'm turning in, and the reason I'm turning in is because I know I have some more torpedoes on this side of the boat, which should be enough, hopefully. Maybe some guns as well. We might need to get some guns on him. There we go. We'll get rid of him.
Enemy battleship foundered.
Okay. Now we'll start sailing over towards B. We have our New York over there, who's still kind of suffering a little bit. But yeah, those torpedoes, that was all 6 we got into him, but they don't do a huge amount of damage. It's a bit of a shame. Oh, looks like he sunk the other boat. Jolly good. Well done, New York. Okay. So, that's what we got. That's what we picked up in XP and credits and stuff. Let's have a look on the team score. There we are at the top. Lovely. Detailed report. Yeah, that New York there. 51,000. Lots of torpedoes. Lovely stuff. And credits and XP. Took home 60,524 and 2,085 Captain XP. It does go to show just how important looking at that mini-map is. No, you don't have to have it in the giant version that takes up quarter of your screen. You can have it in a smaller version. But it is very important to look at it regularly. It tells you what's happening with the game. Even the ships you can't see. If your team can see them, they're on that map. If they can't see them, then you end up with a little outline of where they were last seen. So it gives you an idea of where they might be. You can use that minimap pretty much to tell you exactly how the game is going. If you drive, think of it like your rear view mirror. Look at it every 10 to 15 seconds. Just have a glance. Just check what's going on. Know what's happening. And you'll find that you make much better decisions when you are playing. We're in a really weak ship. The Omaha. It's not a strong ship. But we managed to take down a good number of enemies there. If we jump back here, we sunk 2 ourselves. Strictly speaking, we could have got another one if we'd have been a bit more, shall we say, on target. We captured a base, we got citadels, we got torpedo hits. We did really well for a weak ship, and we didn't take a huge amount of damage. We really didn't. Look, damage received 0. Why? Because our positioning was good. Because we used the minimap. I can't stress enough how important looking at that map is. Anyway guys, I hope you found that useful. I hope it helps to improve your gameplay. Let me know in the comments if there's anything else you would like to know. If you enjoyed the video, then don't forget the like button. She loves a tickle. Oh yes, she does. If you're new to the channel, why not subscribe? Every Tuesday there'll be a tutorial. Maybe we can teach each other a few things. Try and improve quality of the gameplay maybe. So yeah, I think that's quite enough from me for now. Thank you ever so much for watching guys, but for now it's Captain Random signing off. Take care, and I'll see you again in the next one.